Mom, I will wash my body on myself.
Yep, you can. Let me get the big parts. You can get the rest. Okay?
Okay.
I made these people, and I need to make sure that they, when they leave this house, which if they never do, I'm fine with that too, but when they leave this house and go out into the world and become real adults, that I've given them the right tools for that, and I've given the world a pretty good person. They've taught me what being selfless, I guess, is really all about, what that truly means. You love your parents and you love your husband or your wife. When you get married, you think that you can't love anything anymore until you have a child. And I can't, that love, I can't even explain that love. When my husband decided to be separated and move out of our home, the scheduling with the kids changed a lot. As much as I don't love that, that's the reality of divorce, is you do get time, the time taken away from your kids.
1, 2, 3, All right, let's meet the Muertas Locas. Number 34, Campbell, Catalina.
I am Anna Campbell, aka Kung Pao or KP. I'm a mother to 5 children. I am the general manager of a Derby league. I am the owner of the Derby practice facility, House of Quad. I've always wanted to play an aggressive sport. I was just never in the right period of time in my life to do that. I like the nervousness that it makes me feel, almost to want to throw up. I like the physical impact it has on me. The way I feel afterwards, beat up and like I've been in a car wreck. It's taken longer to get over those type of bouts, the really hard bouts, and I love every minute of it. I think it just makes you feel alive. I've never been the girl to have a lot of girlfriends or really close girlfriends. Maybe a couple really, really best friends who are still my best friends to this day, but not a wide pool of people. I kind of fought that for a long time, but in all reality, I love that. I love the group of people that it's introduced me to. I had what they call a spiral fracture of my left ankle and the ligament that connects your leg to your ankle, and broke the bones surrounding that. I did pretty much the same thing to the right leg, minus the ligament injury. I just broke it worse and ended up having a plate and lots of screws. I shattered my right radius, the wrist, and ended up having a plate and 9 screws put in there. It is now April of 2014, and I have yet to be injured, so I've made it the longest almost now, so cross your fingers that that's about it. I spent the most of the year of 2012 after that second break broken mentally and physically, but I decided to try out for travel team again. I hadn't really skated at all and decided to jump right back in. I made the practice squad, and it finally ignited the love that I have for the sport. And then the women in Derby, my close friends that kind of didn't let me quit. Nobody let me quit. They let me get down, and that was okay, but nobody let me quit. I think the association with Derby and the friends that I've made and the sport itself, playing that sport itself, saved me through this divorce. If I didn't have that friendship, those alliances, the release, I'm not sure how I would have handled my husband leaving. Kids, I would love to sit here and say, I would have gotten through it for the kids. I'm not gonna lie, I don't know that would have been enough for me. Having the 5 children here with 5 different personalities, and you having to adjust kind of how you deal with each kid, because maybe one you can yell at and that's fine and they get the point and they're like, cool, okay, I'll do that. Where the next one you yell at, they break down and cry and you've hurt their feelings and you've ruined their life. Same thing happens in roller derby. Lots of different personalities, and I think you become more sensitive to that. You learn how to not necessarily try to please everyone, but you have an appreciation for more personalities. You have an appreciation that everybody's different, everybody hears things differently and feels things differently, and you, if you want to lead these people, you have to recognize that.